A, I'm a hardcore video gamer, and B, something like this is really interesting, and I'm surprised it did not die from that. So when I got the topic, I spent all my time just trying to get information and information, statistics, all sorts of things I could find, whether it's both for and against. Although I'm more of a guy that likes to prove my side is right. Well, then again, I have to prove the other side is wrong too. That's the way how, because mine is a persuasion paper, I guess, in a way. I also did a, slideshow on it as well. And my paper entailed that, violent video games do not make children violent, and here are the reasons why. One of the things that I mentioned in the paper was that, yeah, but here's the mechanism that you need to, the necklaces for. Place the statues in their respective necklaces. Place the necklaces in their respective heads, and you're good to go. And you get a platform on your way forward. But yeah, my paper showed that violent video games do not make children violent, but they do make them aggressive. And also, you know, many people say that mature video games are like the video game of choice for most people, and like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Like people would play Call of Duty and manly games like Gears of War and stuff like that. Oh, cut it.
The path before Kratos was clear, but still, the memories came rushing back, as familiar and permanent as the blade's chain twists. Memories of what he'd done in the name of heresy. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast, his humanity robbed, and replaced only with the will to murder. No one was safe. Entire armies fell before Kratos, and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest, all in the name of his master. Those who offered resistance at any kind could dealt with quickly.
They built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Emboldened by the god of war, Kratos' army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell on deaf ears. His ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die.
Oh, that guy just ran right into him.
In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master. He had but one calling now, the death of Ares. He would murder the god of war.
Ares, you will die for what you did that night.
Okay, I'll go off my rants and talk about the story. For those of you who are paying attention to the cutscene, the whole reason why Kratos is doing this is because his wife and child were murdered by him after he was being manipulated by Ares. So that's how this whole thing began. That works. Using chest though. Part of me wishes I didn't throw them off. But yeah, Ares manipulated Kratos to burn the village to the ground, and he ended up killing his wife and child because of it. And I mistimed that terribly. Let's try that again with less fate. So yeah, that's pretty much the foundation of all the motivation that Kratos has. The foundation of his revenge. I don't know why music's playing even though there's like no one in music. How do you manipulate the ropes again? I forget. Oh, circle, okay. I was wondering how you did that. There we go. Wait, there's one over here. Nope, there's not. Okay. So yeah, I guess I can go back on my rant. So yeah, my paper is pretty much trying to prove that video games not make children violent. And most parents would claim that most kids would want to play mature, violent video games because they want to prove a point. Like they're adults or something like that, like they're manly or something, like they're they got brass balls, for lack of a better term. But I looked up the statistics, and this was actually pretty recent statistics, and they showed that most of the games that children or people buy are rated E for everyone, and most of the games that people and the fact of the matter is that the ESRB rating system was there for a reason. And I actually said something really funny when I was doing my slideshow, or at least I made it sound funny in my class, and it was like and it went like this: if you don't want your children playing a violent video game, then don't buy it for them. Make sure, like, the ESRB rating system was there for a reason. It was created after, obviously, Mortal Kombat, for those who were wondering, and it was created for a reason. And I said it in probably the most blunt way possible, but I also made it sound pretty freaking hilarious, mind you. And it was in the sense that if you don't want your children to play violent video games, then look at the rating system. And don't let them play it. Stash it away somewhere safe or something like that. Just don't let them play it. Oh god, not these. Not these guys. I said it like so like blunt. It was funny because when I said it so bluntly and honest, like it's blunt and honest at its core, and that's what made it funny to everyone. But it was true, and honestly most people liked it. It was actually the first time I actually took a paper to this kind of extent. Like, usually I don't really, I guess I wouldn't say not care, it's not the best term for it, but the thing about it, which was good, was it's something that Okay. Well, before I talk anymore, though, I want to try and actually beat these guys up. So excuse me for a moment. I could really... And the reason I did so well on the paper is because it was a topic I actually liked, which was the Cyclops. Yep. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. If I know what I'm doing. Oh. Sweet. I got what I wanted upgraded. Now... Oh. This could be bad. Okay, normally I don't do this, but I may need to sacrifice a bit of red orbs, unfortunately. It's something I don't really like doing. I hate sacrificing red orbs in this game because you only get so many of them and you need them. There's something down here I really would like to know. Here. Yeah. But that's just the paper. And I still had that kind of mentality even as I grew up. So I thought to myself, like, I'm not going to let him play this game because A, it's too violent, and B, you know, there's an old saying, there's a saying that each generation is supposed to get steadily and steadily smarter or something like that. But it feels like my generation, there are rarely any smart people, and if they are, they either are really smart. Like, my generation, I'd say it's kind of mixed. It's either you're really smart or you're really dumb. If you're really, like, 90% I'd say, no, 70, I don't know what the number would be, but, oh, wait. What do you think? I'd say a very, big percentage, a majority, are very, very dumb. And yeah, because they all do a bunch of stupid things. They don't really care much for their well-being. They really focus more on sex and stuff like that, and drugs, rather than actually worrying about themselves. Because I also have a philosophy saying that I kind of just do my own thing. My philosophy says that I should pretty much I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to do what's best for me. I could care less about what you do. Unless you're coming to me for help, in that case, I will try and help you. Or if you're a close friend, mind you. But if I don't trust you and I don't like you, I'm going to tell you straight up, stay out of my business. That's beside the point. The fact of the matter is, I'm the kind of guy that will just come up straight up and tell you, either A, you're my friend, I'll probably be friendly with you, or try to help you. But if you're a douchebag, for lack of a better term, I'll just tell you straight up to stay out of my business, and you're not welcome. I have a kind of I guess I have this kind of, the way I work with people is kind of like, I have this sort of observational kind of, outlook on how I, approach people. I observe people, more or less. I observe and see whether or not they're really worth being friends with. If they are, I'll try to approach them. And if not, I just stay away from them. It's kind of changed a little bit in a way. Because I'm going to say right now, one thing that most people would probably be, most people that I know at least would probably be shocked at is the fact that I don't really watch sports that much. Honestly, when I watch sports, it almost puts me to sleep. I'm watching a bunch of... But one thing that always... You know something that grinds my gears, actually? Watching sports. The reason it grinds my gears is the fact that, people scream at a TV for... What the... I pressed square! Jerk. Weird. Orgasm. But yeah. Watching sports always bugged me because A, it's kind of like you're rooting for a team and all, which is great, and you have team spirit. But the thing with me is, I don't really watch a sport or really care for a sport unless there are actual people that I have a really close connection to. Like, school sports is something that I'm more interested in, or actually have the energy to get myself motivated to watch, is because of the fact that I know everybody on the team and I know what they're like and stuff like that, and it's kind of amusing to see. And because the reason I like one thing I actually don't really talk about too much is the fact that I do wrestling. And I don't mean WWE style, unfortunately. That'd be kind of sick if we could do that, but we do traditional style wrestling. And I got on this rant. I completely neglected to talk about how to do this room. What you're basically going to want to do is the mechanism that brings down this stone boulder. You're going to want to break this gap in here first with it. You're going to want to pull the lever so you can break this down and make a hole in the ground so you can take the statue in there, because there's another button that needs to be held down. And you hold down this this button with this mechanism. And what you're going to want to do is go back, which